Bluebs. Bluebs. Hey everyone, Kyle with Andrew Hilton here, and we have one more beer tasting before Aaron and I both take a week off at the tail end of August here. So, coming up on Wednesday, August the 24th, we are presenting Beere Brewing. Now, yes, it's a brewery called Beere. They claim it's a family name, but based on the rest of their beer names, maybe they think they're funny. We'll get to that in a sec. So, Beere Brewing, North Vancouver. They have a great reputation, score very well on Untappd, so I said, you know what, I want to give them a bit of a spin. So, we're going to start things off with the Parrot. This is a Guava, Passionfruit, and Coconut Sour. I'm really hoping it kind of comes off as like a super tropical pina colada thing. That could be really, really nice. Next up, we have a Hoppy Pils. This is the very cool, very chill pill. The names are going to get worse, by the way, so get your groaning pants on, because we're going to be groaning from here on out. Third, we have Even Cowgirls Get the Bluebs. Blueberry Lemonade Sour. And yes, that really is the name. Bluebs. And then finally, we have Live, Laugh, Love IPA. God help us, this is what it's come to. If this seems like your sort of thing, Live, Laugh, Love IPA, please join us on Wednesday, August the 24th, where we all drown in sadness and ennui. So, can't wait to see you then. Hey everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed the little skip to my left, your right. So, welcome to, oh my god, I just saw it on the camera. That was awful. I hate you, Aaron. Yes, I saw like just my forehead. So, welcome to Beere Brewing, our live tasting of that. Thanks to Aaron for, I don't know, something. So, Beere Brewing. Founded in 2017 in North Vancouver, this is originally a father-son team, Craig and Matt Beere. And yes, indeed, Beere with an E on the end is a family name. Now, you would think that with their awful, awful punny beer names, that Beere Brewing was just another one of those, but no, in this case, it actually is the family name. Now, despite all of the Live, Laugh, Love IPA and even Cowgirls Get the Bluebs beer names, the beer is actually pretty remarkably strong. I like just about everything on the table here. I'll put in that caveat just. There's one beer here I think we need to have a conversation about, because I could go either way on it. I'm not 100% sure on one of the four. So I do have Even Cowgirls Get the Bluebs in my glass, so let's get rid of that.
You're starting on this end?
No.
Oh, you're just... Oh,
I'm just killing that.
Yeah.
We are going to start with a very cool, very chill pill. Now, this is a German-style Pilsner, so it is not triple decocted. It is done with a light but not imperceptible hop base. It has a round, rich, malty, crackery mouthfeel. It has a typical yeast profile that is fruity and bright and clean. Or at least it's supposed to. That's the tasting notes for German Pils. Let's see how this delivers. Now, I will admit, it kind of smells like blueberry sour because I just had that in the glass. Let's see if we can clean that up a bit. Much better. And yes, that's exactly what I would expect. I get some noble hop. I get some light spiciness. I get some earthiness. I get something a little tiny bit reminiscent of like the soap berries that you can always very fragrantly smell when you walk past the bin in like Bulk Barn. And it's earthy and it's cheesy and it's bright and it's clean. There's a little tiny bit of fruitiness coming off the yeast here, but not very much. Actually, I'd be surprised. I would have expected a little more fruit off the yeast here. Maybe it's too cold. You know what? I'll take that. Okay. That's very pleasant. That's very clean. It's very bright. I think I even like that better than the Pilsner last week. That's really nice. Yeah, Tyler, like, It's not over the top. It's not pushing me in any way or the other, but it's a really nice Pils. It's quiet. It's understated. It's not trying to change the whole category. It's not like part-time model New Zealand Pils or anything here. It's not trying to change everything, but for within its style, like German Pils, that's doing a lot of good work, staying very carefully within its lines. I think that this, correct me if you think it's heretical, I like this better than Blind Man's Five of Diamonds. And I think Blind Man's Five of Diamonds is probably the best German Pils in the market, like week in, week out. This I think I actually prefer by not a small amount. I think this is quite a bit better. This is a very, very well done Pils within its own style. Would I rather a New Zealand Pils? Of course I would. I love giant hoppy things. That's just me. But within German Pils, being reasonably low hop and more about balance and richness and spiciness and earth and subtlety, that fits the bill very, very well. You know, Five of Diamonds? Five of Diamonds has been out for like 6 years or something at this point. Do you think this destroys Five of Diamonds?
I don't think it's that good of a beer. Like honestly, like it cuts the mustard and it is like a party beer, but I don't really drink it to taste it, man.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
That is some harsh criticism of Five of Diamonds.
I buy it though. Like I buy it and I drink it and I take it places and
you think terrible, mean thoughts about it the whole time.
I like it, but I just don't.
You're like a 70-year-old man who hates his wife and will never divorce her because it'd just be like too much hassle at this point in life.
It's just not a tasting beer.
Wow.
It's not.
It's not a tasting beer.
It's not. It's not. It's a drinking beer. It's not like a stick around and really love this, enjoy it, drink. I don't think so.
Wow, okay. Shots fired at Five of Diamonds tonight, which I wasn't expecting, but all right.
I buy it a lot. I don't know. Whatever.
All right, if you buy a lot, Aaron, let's would you grab me a 4-pack off the shelf? Because I want to actually do a side-by-side though. Because I'm now curious. Chris says he's getting something reminiscent with black licorice. Let me get looking. I think I can see where you're going with that, Chris. I think that there is a woodsy, almost tea-like note to those very, very noble hops, that very slight, subtle bitterness. I can see that leading into fennel, and fennel leads so easily into being licorice. I think I see where that's going, or your palate is just off, but I don't think it is. It rarely is. It's usually pretty on point. So I think some of the woodsy notes are leading you to fennel, which is leading you to licorice. And when I say fennel here, I don't mean fresh. I mean fennel seed.
I get it.
You get the fennel seed into licorice? Okay, Aaron gets it, so you're by no means off base. All right, so let's drink the haterade. All right, so our completely unannounced, unexpected first guest beer of the evening. This is the Blind Man Five of Diamonds Pill, which I quite like, but Aaron doesn't. And you know what, Aaron? Blind Man's been nothing but good to us.
True.
They've always come through with a guest speaker.
Yeah. You know, I even use the fish hook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, totally.
But if you're gonna get on this.
That was that tasting that.
Yes, Craig.
I'm just saying
Aaron was saying.
I'm just saying it's a drinking Pilsner, not a tasting Pilsner. That's all I'm saying.
You said so much
No,
more.
that's what I said.
You said more than that. And I gotta say, this is grainy. It's more cereal. It has less hops by quite a bit than the beer, but the hops are still there. It's open. It's rich. It actually reminds me a lot of like not bran flakes. What's the most old man breakfast cereal? The bran nuggets? Yeah.
Grape nuts.
Yeah, that sort of thing. It kind of reminds me of that. Really, grape nuts are the most old man cereal. Not
Oh, yeah.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes, not all brand. It's grape nuts.
Grape nuts,
Okay.
I would say.
Grape nuts, which does it contain either grapes or nuts?
None.
None
Just
whatsoever.
bran.
It's just bran.
Yeah, just woven together. It looks like cat food.
It's just
Yeah.
bran.
Grape nuts.
I've never had grape nuts. I always assumed it would have like raisins and nuts in it because of the name.
Nothing. No, absolutely not. It's all bran, just like woven together into like a jacks, like you play with marbles or something. They're weird. It's like cat food.
Why have you had this? You're younger than me.
No, my grandparents. I thought because it had grape in the name. I thought I'd try it. It was like it looks good. I don't know, but it's not.
It's
Yeah.
And Tyler and Craig both agree that all brand would be the number one old man cereal. And I respect this. Like the hop notes are not as pronounced as it is in the beer. That's going to become so confusing very quickly. But the beer, very chill, very cool, very chill. It has more hops. This has less. I will say I like the big grainy notes in this more. I think the beer is more wide open. I also think this beer would show faults more if there were faults in it because it's not quite as hoppy. Within the German Pale category, I would say this is maybe leaning towards a Czech or New Zealand Pale. Certainly not American Pale, but it's definitely hoppier than the Five of Diamonds.
What is Five of Diamonds then?
Five of Diamonds, I would say, is a right down the middle German Pils. It's clean, it's crackery, it's bright, it's got noticeable but not dominant hop characteristic. It's very good. So is this, but this is definitely hoppier and this is definitely maltier. I'd say if I was going into this Pilsner being like, you know what, I feel like a Pilsner that I want to be hoppy as shit. Well, I wouldn't buy either of these. I'd wait till part-time model came out. But if I was looking for something like that, and I had these two as my option, I would go for this because it's hoppier. The Five of Diamonds, the malt profile on this is better. It's prettier. It's more crackery. It's more rich. I get more out of the grain on this and more of the hops on this.
There you go. So they're just different.
They're just different. And, yeah, I don't know how to pick a winner. I think I would probably slightly pick the beer, but it wouldn't be to the point where you're slagging on Blind Man.
Jesus. Putting words in my mouth.
I'd ask you to run it back, but you'd be doing it to yourself.
I do
And
not have an instant replay.
no, I know you.
Nor-
Nor would you.
that.
No. All right. While we all make up in our own minds what the truth of whether Aaron's story about not being able to play back his own lies is truth or denial, let's get into the live, laugh, love. Well, we put out the love sign and we hung this because the name is so stupid, and they even put the little script on it, which I really like. I like that they went all in on this white can with a gold imprint. It looks like I walked into a shitty decor store and they had this can that said this. It was just supposed to be like for slightly overreaching spouses to put in their husband's man cave, which if you're in a relationship where someone requires a man cave, you've failed at marriage. So this is the Beere Live, Laugh, Love Double Dry Hopped IPA. And yes, thank you, Ethan, for providing this.
Get in there, Ethan. Get in there.
Yeah,
Get in there.
you can get in there if you want. Grab a glass, though, on your way. Yes, it is such a stupid name. Hey, everyone, this is Ethan.
Hi
Ethan's
there.
great. We all like Ethan.
Oh, God.
He's like Aaron with hair.
No idea what's going on.
So I really wanted to hate this. I really did. I wanted this to just be, it's about the name. There's nothing else about it. It's just, hey, here's a brewery. They did a stupid name on it. Can't we all make fun of it? It's all the things 2.0.
Jesus.
The thing is,
That's quite good.
this fucking rules.
Really good.
Smells really nice.
It's perfumey, it's floral, it's clean. It's got a little bit of vanilla and like mandarin orange. What are you getting on this, Ethan?
I definitely smell the mandarin to it more than anything.
What else are you getting on this?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Huckleberry on the nose, just a bit.
Yeah, there's a berry thing. There's like a red berry. I wouldn't go so far as say I get huckleberry specifically because I never eat huckleberries. But yeah, I'd be right into that. There's also like a creamsicle thing because there's a lot of vanilla here. Yeah, ignore what they're actually putting on the cameras because you get distracted by that, you'll never get it back. I've learned that lesson before.
On camera, so I'm sorry.
It's the cat shirt.
It's the cat shirt.
It's the cat shirt.
Bye,
All right.
everyone.
Take your beer though. That's kind of like a creamsicle IPA,
Yeah.
which is the most live, laugh, love thing I can imagine. Because creamsicle beers are popular, IPAs are popular. Making a creamsicle IPA and then calling it live, laugh, love, I both love and hate that idea in equal measure, and I have to respect the brewing behind it because this, as much as I, had Ethan bring in his grandmother's handmade live, laugh, love sign, and his partner's. Well, he was gonna bring in live, laugh, love, but live and laugh apparently fell apart when he tried to pick them up because they've been sitting on the coffee table too long. So we just have a love. But I really wanted to make fun of this really hard. I was really hoping it would be bad and we'd have to do all the things. We just rip on it. No, this is actually pretty damn great IPA. Oh wow, Tyler's going even further. Tyler's thinking this is like a super flux. That's catapulting us to a whole other stratosphere, but we can delete this later, right? I don't think he's wrong. I think this really is that good. Shut up, Aaron. That's really, really, really well done IPA. I know we're in August. I know I am forgetting 15 beers I probably do like better than this. Could that actually be the tidiest, like best put together? No, hey, we have Phantasm. No, we, put 15 crazy things in it like banana and pineapple and coconut and all sorts. For like a right down the middle IPA at alcohol of, I would guess 6.5, but
It's on the little print on the front
6.5. You're right. For a 6.5 IPA that doesn't have any ingredients in it other than hops, that's pretty great. That's pretty spot on. I really, really like that. As much as we made Ethan bring in his grandmother's sign to make fun of it, that's a front runner for one of the best beers we've had in the last 3 months.
there. Making us eat our words.
That's making us eat our words real hard. And thank you, Beere Brewing, for setting this whole bit with the side and everything, and then the beer's just rock star good. Yep. I'm actually happier with this. I mean, this whole thing, if it sucked, where we could like rip on it, and it was just like, this is an IPA for Karens, and I had this whole bit like prepped. If I seem like I'm scrambling, it's because I am. I expected to like to hate this. I didn't expect to love this. This is the one like condition I did not expect. And this rules. This is absolutely wonderful. Love this. Gonna have this in the store. That's great. Nope, right there for this. Which brings us to the beer that when I was doing the lineup, I was not 100% on. I love the idea. I think it's a cool, great idea. It's Passionfruit, Guava, and coconut, and it's a sour. It should be like a sour pina colada sort of thing, or a sour, like, fun tropical drink. It should be great. Yeah, man.
Crazy pour there.
I'm not. I know it's also really foamy, and Now it's immortalized that I can't pour a beer for all eternity. That's great. Just put this picture on my tombstone of my shitty pour.
We'll just hang a picture of it in the office.
Exactly. Please do. And I don't... Do I get passion fruit? Yes. Do I get guava? Yes. Do I get coconut? Yes. There is something kind of funky in the background of this that I'm not 100% sold on. There's something cidery, kombucha-y in this that I'm not totally sold on. Because when I see like coconut, passion fruit, guava, I'm expecting like, hey, this is gonna be like Jamrock. It's gonna be like super friendly. It's gonna be like a tropical party in my mouth. And yet this is fairly serious as sours go. There's also something here that is really, and I don't want to ruin it for you, I say, just before I completely ruin it for you. Dill pickles.
That's what I was getting to.
Dill pickles right through the whole thing, top to bottom.
Very acidic.
Yep, it's acidic, it's acetic. There is something in dill pickles here that I am not gravitating towards. I love this idea. I do not love this beer. Also, the subtitles do not differentiate between acidic and acetic. They are not great at that. It is very much a YouTube problem. Yeah, I really wanted to like this. I thought it'd be like a pina colada or a tequila paloma, like served on the beach. Hey, this is a great party cocktail. It sounds like a lot of fun. This is not a lot of fun. This is not a party parrot. This is it's a very sad parrot that's pining for the fjords and has been nailed to the perch. This is an ex parrot. This is not something for me.
Is it a cocktail beer of some kind?
I mean, there are lots of Oh God, Ethan, would you do me a huge solid and just dump that and rinse the glass, because I can't do any more of that. I just physically can't.
So what? So if they call it a dill pickle sour, would you drink it?
No, because I wouldn't order a dill pickle sour. I love dill pickles. I love sour beer.
Yeah.
Actually, I need something to rinse my mouth out with that. Ethan, there is some beer that I've saved special for rinsing my mouth out. It's behind my desk, or it's right in front of the safe. It's in a white plastic bag, sitting next to like the wholesale boxes.
Axe handle.
Another guest beer?
A new guest beer.
It's a new guest beer.
Well, I want something that I'm absolutely guaranteed will knock that out of my mouth.
Here
So
it
if Ethan
comes.
come through the curtains
No,
and
you'll
see an old spectacle.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
we're at that point.
Man, I must have some music for this or something.
It is time for the triumphant return
Here it is.
of Piss Warm, all the things. Because I just got to get that flavor out of my mouth. Even if it means all the things.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Holy.
The return of the legend.
Unreal.
I've had this waiting for this moment where I had a beer where I genuinely wanted a palate refresher for quite a while.
Get the spit bucket out.
Oh, no, I'm gonna finish that, Aaron. That whole 1 1/4 ounces of beer, but it might take me a minute.
My mouth doesn't feel good.
Oh my god.
It's almost like after eating too much pineapple. It's like too acidic to keep going.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah,
Yeah, my
she's
tongue
right.
hurts a bit after.
Yeah.
Just
and you
the
like,
3 sips that I had.
yeah, you feel it in your jaw too. It's like
Oh god, it's exactly like a banana split that was left out back of the DQ dumpster for like 3 days. So some of that like rotting DQ burger smell like soaked into it.
Yeah.
party parrot.
Oh no, you don't need to open another one, Ethan. I've got lots more for you
No, I
here.
was actually just reading the back of it.
Oh yeah, please. What's all in this?
So it says that it is brewed with. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need you closer so this mic picks it up.
Milk stout brewed with banana, chocolate, pistachio, vanilla, cardamom, and cream.
Yep.
I'm not too
And,
sure what cardamom is. I've never heard that before.
Cardamom's a Indian spice. It's really essential in a couple of things. This is also a brewed on date of February 13th, 2020.
Oh,
I'll do it.
So it's clearly gotten better in that time.
This is a party favor.
God, this sucks so hard.
That one does?
Well, there's a.
Do I need to get
So
another
now
refresh?
I do want to just promise everyone
Yeah.
that as of this moment right now, where we stand on August 24th of this year, we are going to have my long promised party bus to Calgary going up on October 1st. And there's 3 more cans of this shit, so if you're on that bus, you're getting some of this. And that's not optional. That's the price of getting on the bus. I'm still working out pricing with the breweries. I really, really, really tried to announce this today. I couldn't get enough stuff nailed down that I could announce pricing and availability and everything else. And with the current recession going on, I can't lose money on this quite. So we're doing this obviously on a cost recovery basis. It was always a thing that I said I would do, but I don't know what my fixed cost is. It's looking like it's going to be about $75 a person, which will include a sampler tray at 4 breweries, plus ride up and back. But I'm not, unfortunately, quite at the point where I can announce it. And yeah, I announced that, so I don't have to take a sip yet. Because I really don't want to have to drink this. I really, really don't want to have to
When
put
are we
this in
gonna
my
go,
body.
In general.
October 1.
Oh.
Yep,
1st of October,
I
sweet.
said that.
Okay, sweet. Sorry, I was.
Do you need like a different palate refresher or something?
No, this was all part of the bit. I would like a fresh glass though, Ethan, because I'm not. This glass is ruined forever. This glass is going in the dumpster. Oh God, it's so much worse than I remembered.
His Form Collective?
No, collective arts. It's a good book, but
Where did the
this beer
beef
is bad.
jerky come from, and why does it make it worse?
Why does it smell like?
It smells like old nail polish. It smells like marshmallows and vanilla extract and beef jerky
Banana
and red licorice nibs and banana bread, and none of those things in a good way.
I taste rubber.
The rubber is also completely appropriate. Yes, I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah, you shouldn't have taken that much.
Oh wow, you took that. Holy shit, Sky, you are braver than I ever gave you credit for.
This is just
Thing is,
okay.
Yeah, I hate this. Party Parrot looking pretty good. Dill
Yeah,
pickle sour,
totally.
all on board with it. Dill pickle coconut sour, great, fantastic. Let's have more of that. This has not improved with time.
Look at that. It's warm. We did a whole episode of this beer. It's just.
Nope, that is
Yeah.
right. The less said about that, the better. Let's move on.
All right. Bluebs.
Yes, the reason that we made far too many Bluebs jokes last week, mostly Aaron, but the rest of us too, equally guilty, all of us. Blueberry lemonade sour ale, even Cowgirls get the Bluebs. I mean, I love Tom Robbins. I love sours. I like lemonade. I like blueberries. I like everything that goes into this. I'll tell you, Sky has learned Aaron's like super slow-mo reach in.
Sky.
No, he had it
Oh, sorry.
Booze.
Ethan has learned Aaron's super slow-mo reach in. The claw. That's.
I think I should
Oh God, this is now changing to like instant coffee and bacon, but not as good as either of those things. Wait, have a sip of that nightmare. Now wait 3 minutes. It's gonna turn to instant coffee like Nescafe.
Okay.
No, not that. That's actually quite good. It's gonna turn to Nescafe and bacon, but it's gonna ruin both of those things for you.
So you haven't even taken a sip of this yet.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
still
see.
making
Let's
fun
get
of all
a-
the
let's get a
things to a
color
point.
on
Oh, okay.
that.
Okay.
We get a color
So-
cam on the blues.
Yes, we can. It's a lovely color. It kind of looks like Jamrock, honestly.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. We done there? All right. It doesn't have vanilla added, but there is a certain vanilla or backbone of something a little creamier in this, which makes me think there's got to be lactose to it. This is pretty. It's bright. I get the lemon. I get the blueberry. It's very enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoy this. This is very nice. You get the blackberry, which is funny because there's no blackberry in it. But
I meant blueberry.
But you know, it's okay to get blackberry on something that's fermented with blueberries because fermentation changes stuff. It heats it up really hot because fermentation is an exothermic reaction. Everything gets twisted around. It's okay to get blackberry in a blueberry beer because it might just be there. Also that. That's really, really good. It's not quite Jamrock, but it's kind of Jamrock light, isn't it?
It is, especially with the color. It's so close. I think it's just a hue down from what Jamrock actually is.
Yeah, and we did try, I think Devin and I tried, Brewster's made a blackberry vanilla sour that was totally not Jamrock. It was called like something like Jam Session, which, you know, totally not relevant to Jamrock. And it was like Jamrock, but just way dumbed down. This is coming from a different place, and I quite like this. I will say I think the Annex Infinite Mirror as like a berry lemonade sour is slightly better than this, but I also think Annex is making the most interesting beers in Alberta right now. That's well done. That's very, very well done. That's an acquired taste, and I can't think that on tap at Beere Brewing, that's exactly how that tastes. I think something went weird with the canning. That is vastly better than it has any right to be, and it's a very, very good Pils, but it's also the beer we have the most left in the can, which suggests it's either the beer that nobody enjoyed as much as the others or was less curious about. Because say what you will about this, it certainly makes me curious about what went right, what went wrong. That's an interesting experiment. Ooh, Megan, you make an excellent point. Yeah. I think the Infinite Mirror is also just slightly better, but yeah, this is really, really, really nice. And when we start bringing up things like Annex's excellent, you know, berry lemonade sour and Jamrock and saying this is the same conversation, we're taking this like way up into the echelon of what we think of it. We're talking about like, you're already among the elites. Where are we ranking you among the elites? You're not down with the general chaff. You're up at the top already, and now we're ranking you in the elites. That's a very high praise. So, wow, let's get this out of here just for a minute. Ranking these. That's going to be last, and that's going to be third. I'm preparing myself to name a beer called Live, Laugh, Love.
There you go.
That we brought in the sign, and this little sign, just to make fun of not just Beer of the Night, maybe the best IPA I've had this year.
Jeez.
That's really, really spectacularly well done. As much as I want to hate it, as much as I want to make fun of it, as much as we brought in signage specifically to make fun of it, as much as I had a whole bit lined up to make fun of it, like live, laugh, hate, ha ha ha, yeah, I had all that ready. That's really, really fucking good. That's an absolutely showstopper IPA, best IPA we've had in a while. That's great. We're gonna have that on the shelf. You know what, beer? Well done. That's really, really well done. No, I can't hate that. I can't say anything negative against it. I think that's great.
Deirdre says blueberries first.
Deirdre has. I have the Blueberry second, so it's not that far away. Nope, I'm right there for that. So, I have vacation next week. Aaron has vacation next week. We timed our vacation quite accidentally at the same time. So, we will return not in 1 week, not in 2 weeks, because we kind of forgot to book anything for the week after, but on September 14th. But we will have the announcement for the beer trip before I leave. Come hell or high water, I'm going to have that done. So, yes, beer trip coming up October 1st, unless everything with the breweries goes completely sideways tomorrow. Yeah, beer tastings return in 3 weeks, so not next week, not the week after that. And, yeah, that, I know there's going to be people who are like, that was only 35 minutes. Yeah. Packed a lot of content in that 35 minutes. We had a hell of a good time. I had fun. You had fun. Everybody had a good time.
Hell yeah.
And it's not just that Aaron and I are eager to get on holidays, although there's a little of that.
Off and we loved much. We did it.
Cheers to that.
Well, thank you to Aaron for that. You know what? I really had a whole bit lined up for this. I'm so blown away by how much I like this. This is delicious. Anyway, for us, that is enough for one night. We shall see you all again in 3 weeks, after 2 weeks away. I'm Kyle with Andrew Hilden. This has been Aaron and Sky with Bird Media. That's been Ethan, who didn't think he was going to be on camera tonight, but we called him in anyway, and he gave really good insights. So thank you, Ethan.
Thank you.
This has been fun. We will see you again in a few weeks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Good night.